In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the differences between two hot Chicago North Shore suburbs, Wilmette and Glenview, Illinois. First off, Wilmette is a lot smaller than Glenview at 5.5 square miles with a population of about 27,000 people. Glenview, on the other hand, is about 14 miles and has a population of 47,000 people. The school in both of these suburbs are excellent. Wilmette has an elementary school that's K through 4, and then 5 and 6 is considered the junior high, 7 and 8 being the middle school, and then you have one high school, which is New Trier High School, with about 4,000 students. New Trier is broken down into two campuses, the freshman campus, and then the upperclassmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors have their own campus. The surrounding suburbs also feed into New Trier High School, like Glencoe, Wilmette, Winnetka, and Kenilworth, and even Northfield all feed into New Trier High School. Now, Glenview schools are broken down a little bit differently. Glenview schools have K through 2 in one school, then 3, 4, and 5 in another school. Then we have two middle schools, Atia and Springman, and those are 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And then we have one high school, which is Glenbrook South High School, with approximately 3,000 students, and almost all of Glenview feeds into Glenbrook South High School, except for a small pocket east, which feeds into New Trier, and then a small pocket, which is southwest, which feeds into Main East. Now, their downtown areas are very different as well. Wilmette's downtown is just adorable with a lot of shops and restaurants. It's more of your traditional downtown feeling with a lot of mom and pop shops. The village of Glenview for many years has been trying to redevelop the downtown area. The second downtown area is in the Glen, which is the old Naval Air Station. And the Glen was built in the early 2000s and has a lot more of the big box, larger stores like Dick's and Von Maur and Starbucks. But we also have a few locally owned businesses there as well. Both towns have Metra train stations where you can hop on a train and take a quick 30 to 40 minute ride into the great city of Chicago. Both Glenview and Wilmette have amazing outdoor space. Wilmette has more of the beachfront where people bike and run all along the beachfront. And Glenview has a couple of really incredible forest preserves where people can bike and hike and run. Now let's talk housing. Wilmette's housing tends to be smaller, more charming, less square footage, and on smaller lots. Glenview, on the other hand, tends to have a larger mix of housing. They have large multi-million-dollar homes, and then they have a lot more affordable, smaller homes, but they all tend to be on larger lots. Homes in Wilmette also tend to be more expensive, with the average sales price of $851,000, whereas in Glenview it tends to be less expensive at $619,000. Wilmette also has more homes that sell over $1 million, with 140 to 180 homes a year that sell in the multi-million-dollar range, whereas Glenview has approximately 110 to 150 homes that sell yearly over that $1 million range. Both suburbs are amazing places to live and super close to the city of Chicago, and you really can't go wrong in either place. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Every week, I release new videos with property walkthroughs, hot tips for buyers and sellers, and information on moving to Chicago's North Shore suburbs.